Spirit, what message do we have for Leo? What can Leo expect or look forward to for the rest of February 2023? Thank you. What message do we have for Leo for 2023? February 2023. Leo, February 2023. 10 of Cups reverse, clarified by the Knight of Cups reverse. All right. You possibly feel disappointed about something that you thought would make you really happy. Possibly a connection, you know, a romantic connection or a career, a home, something you really thought was like, this is going to be it for me. This is where, you know, this is going to be great. And you're feeling very disappointed. Spirit, whoop. What else for Leo? What else for Leo? Jesus. King of Swords. I feel like, clarified by the Knight of Wands, I feel like you I feel like when you found this thing, whether this person or this job or this home, whatever it is, I feel like you were very logical about it. And so that's what you based your actions on. You're like, this thing is perfect logistically. Like if it's a home, it's like, it's very close to my job, it's close to my favorite cafe, or if it's a relationship, you know what, we're good together, it makes sense, we work well together. So there was more logic, and so that's what you based your action on, that on the practicality of it versus how it truly made you feel. And you thought, again, because it was such a practical thing, that you'd be like, this is it. Either this is my person, or this is my forever home, or my forever job, something. And it's, again, you're disappointed because it's not going that way. Spirit, what else? Things just aren't working out with this, whatever, this situation. What else for Leo? Too many. It's like you want to say nothing and a whole lot at the same time, Leo. What else for Leo for February 2023? Thank you. Jeez. Ace of Swords. What about the Ace of Swords? Clarity, focus. What else about the Ace of Swords? The Moon. It was kind of, I don't know which way. It was kind of coming out reverse. Okay, yeah, reverse. The Moon, reverse. So I think you're gaining clarity that, you know, that it was like an illusion, that you're realizing that you chose something based on logic rather than how it truly made you feel. So you thought it would be your ideal situation, but there was something about it that didn't feel right about it, that you kind of, or you like just painted a really good picture about it in your mind, and so like you're surprised that it's not what you thought it was. All right, what else? Anything else for Leo for the rest of February? Do we have any good news? Is this gonna change? I think you're realizing too this pattern that you chose based on logic versus, you know, you didn't check in with how you felt about it, truly. Knight of Swords reverse. You know, that's, I feel like that's Spirit telling you, like, with your next choice, when you are trying to decide what to do now, Spirit wants you to really slow down and think about it, but also sit with how you feel. I wouldn't be surprised if the Four of Cups were to come out. We got King of Pentacles and Page of Pentacles. And the Devil reverse on the bottom there. So I feel like Spirit's telling you, like what I'm hearing is that Spirit wants you to really think about where it is you want to go. Like really imagine exactly where you want to be. You know, what would mean successful and abundant? What would give you a sense of stability? What's your dream? Like really wants you to set some intentions. Be clear about exactly what you want. Otherwise, you'll just kind of keep going in this pattern of choosing what seems practical versus what really feels right for you. And so get clear about what it is, where you want to go, and then, you know, I feel like this is like you bringing your request to Spirit, like once you become clear about it in your head, you know, presenting it to Spirit and clarified by the Devil reverse, you know, let go of any attachment or worry or fear that won't come to pass, like that your request won't be heard. You know, don't worry about the hows and whens and whys and wheres and all that, but also just let go of making a decision because it seems like the right one just because of practicality. All right, let's get you an oracle message. Spirit, what wisdom of the oracle message do you have for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for Leo? Thank you. The Fates, card number 17. This is gonna be good. Fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change and knowing what those things are. Okay, so I feel like this is speaking to your disappointment, right? The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in your life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by Spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, or this disappointment that you thought, again, that this thing was going to end up like this was it for you, this was your last stop or your last career, or like this is what you're going to do forever, where you were going to live forever, or who you were going to be with forever. And the disappointment, you can't wrap your mind around it right now. But you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there, life will only get better. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you. Okay, so that is ending with telling you to kind of just accept where you're at right now. And that disappointment will leave you. And then again here, like I was saying, feel like Spirit was telling you to just be mindful of where you want to go from here. Like really imagine it down to as many details as you possibly can, what you want next to look like for you, and then trust that, Spirit will make that your fate. That's what you're actually already in the process of walking towards. I hope that helps, Leo, and I hope you have a great rest of February.